What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And today we're going to be doing something very, very special. Throughout Madden's history with Madden Ultimate Team, I've gone from not spending any money to spending money sometimes to going crazy in Madden 25 trying to get Michael Vick to now where we are right now, where we kind of have an assessment of what really works in the game and what we shouldn't be overspending for and what actually makes sense. So, a lot of you guys have been asking, Gmi, you're a MUT millionaire, probably going on 3-4 years now. I've always, been a MUT millionaire early on, primarily through grinding and picking the right sets to do and just watching the market and doing certain things that other people are not equipped to early on in the year. But like I said, I always give you guys the information as I see it so that, at least our community can have the coins without having to go drastically in our pockets. All right. So this is what we're going to be talking about today. I just dropped $50, right? So my wife probably won't get her manicure, but it doesn't really matter about that. That's not what this is about. That's between me and her, not between, listen, don't worry about it. This is what it's all about. We got to put together the best possible scheme because come next week when they drop all the MUT heroes, there's going to be a lot of psychos running around with all kinds of crazy things because we're going to be getting 2 free cards with high overalls. So many people, if they're smart, they've already started to get rid of some of the players from their team that they're going to be replacing with MUT heroes on Wednesday when we will be able to get the free one, at least from the solos. All right. Now with the MUT, they have the house rules. That's going to be another way to get a free overall high elite. And remember, they're all nats, but it don't really matter. Many of us have cards that we've either, bought, we put together sets for early in the year that still has value, that's going to have the same position of what's coming soon. So you're going to want to make sure that all of that is something that you're paying attention to. It's very, very important that you start to look at your team and evaluate it. I've put out several videos explaining that to you. So if you're going to get like a Jalen Ramsey and you got another card that has value, you probably should get rid of it before Jalen Ramsey drops because Jalen Ramsey is going to hurt the market a little bit. So you may have some issues getting rid of those other cards. All right, so now finally, let's talk about how to become a MUT millionaire, like just being extra cheap, bro. Like, this is what you have to do. As you upgrade, many of you guys have just recently gotten Madden 20. Okay, so you should, currently be grinding through a lot of these things, learning about these packs. They've updated it, so even if you're grinding through solos and you pass a certain level and then you come back later, the pack no longer disappears. It's still going to be in the store. So you're going to want to make sure that you're getting every single thing that's there. The $3.50 packs, the weekly packs have been glitchy, and then the Sidekick Fantasy Pack, it's not something that's really ideal, but it's something that if you wanted to just have it, because remember, this is what's going to happen. When you buy this pack, you don't have to use what's there right now because you see like how it says choose one of all released 85 to 86 overall Sidekick players. I don't think EA is not going to allow us to get the other ones that's going to be dropped on Wednesday or whenever the day they're going to drop it. So buying this pack is ideal. And for every promo, when they give you an opportunity to get something like one of everything, it's usually a cheap pack. You buy it, you hold on to it until you see what, transpires with it, and then you get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you could either get the coins for it or whatever, complete the set. That's a very, very huge way to making coins in Madden 20. One of the other examples I want to show you is something like this. You see like how I told you guys about this pack right here, the Season Performer pack? Now, this is going to still get updated. It doesn't matter that we have it right now. It's going to still update. So we're going to wait. We're just waiting patiently to see where the overalls go. You see what I'm saying? And then we're going to get rid of them as they go along. And then we'll go ahead and use it for training or whatever else we want to do with it. But these are things that I want you guys to understand. A lot of the stuff doesn't come right away, but eventually it does. So you just have to know which way to go and not be one of those guys that's so anxious to open up a pack and then select something. Because this is a beautiful thing that EA has allowed us to do, to not have to select something. There was a time that when you open the pack, it's whatever is in it. Bro, hey, collect it now. You can't do anything. So we're very, very fortunate to be able to do this. So that's just another example of what I'm going to need you guys to start taking a look at. So when we go back in the store and then we go ahead and we check out the special offers, that's where I want you guys to live. I want you guys to always come to this part right here inside the store, check it daily, see if EA is doing certain things, what's happening, cheaper packs, and just see what you can get from it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to spend our $150 on this, right? Now, with the packs, with what's currently in it, it doesn't matter at this point. okay, because everything has not been released yet. So all of these cards are not of any interest to us at this point unless you want to get one of these things completed. It doesn't really make any sense. Nothing that's here is going to do anything for us at this point. But as they release the other ones, obviously, we're going to be going after the Jalen Ramsey when we go through doing the solos. So if we go ahead and open that pack later, we can get his, you know, whatever they're calling it, the Nemesis or whatever MUT hero that goes to his set, and just sell it and make a profit. You know what I'm saying? Very, very easy to do that. So those are, I just want to make sure that you thoroughly understand that. Now, some of you guys are worried about these contains 20 gold and 2 elite non-auctionable, non-tradable players. You see, this right here is weird because some of you guys were asking about the starter team. I would not waste money on this, especially this late in the year. I would just leave that because that doesn't make any sense. As far as the coin value ones, we can spend the 28,000 and then get the actual value of what I think some of these cards give us better value. So like an Eddie Jackson, Jamal Adams, I think we get more for it, but I'm not sure at this point. But, you know, I believe that these have value. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to spend the coins on it, and we're going to get it. And then we're going to check out the price ranges of all of what it is. And then, you know, I'll show you pretty much what happens. Hold on, what comes in that? Andrew Whitworth, David DeCastro. We might be able to get something out of that. All right, so then we'll go here. We'll get to 14, it's 14K again. And then we'll just have those. All right, now this one, the premium packs, these come with the platinum players. So even though we don't, like for me personally, I don't want a Jadeveon Clowney, I don't want a Richard Sherman, I don't want a Damon Harrison or Earl Thomas because all of their prices have gone down drastically since launch. I actually sold Earl Thomas for a very large amount earlier in the year. All right, so these packs are very, very ideal because you get your chance at so many coins depending on your level, and as you upgrade, it just gets more and more. Now, these cards that are available, you can always go back and check to see exactly what's going on with them, but always remember that you can check to see the prices of this and see what you're going to get from it by just clicking on the card, and you see you get 110,000 from this right here. So for me, I don't think any of these other cards are that value, but if you wanted to double check before you take that 110, you can always go back and check that as well. And then the weekly fantasy pack, like I said before, these are very, very important to every MUT player that wants to build their team thoroughly. Even if you don't like the way the gameplay is, like there's certain things I don't like with animations and things like that, but I still want to make sure that when I do play, I have the best possible team that I can afford. Like everybody's not gonna be out there just buying a bundle every day. Like, no, bro, I can't. That's not realistic to a lot of my viewers. So even if I wanted to do that, like take out a second mortgage on my house, never buy my wife anything ever, and just like put everything in MUT, it still wouldn't make me feel good about the way that, you know, my viewers are not able to also do certain things. Many of you guys, whether you're young, you're an older man or whatever like that, you have careers and stuff, you guys can budget this and do it the way that I do it. You know what I'm saying? So this seems more favorable to me, you know, in order to achieve the MUT Master status. But always remember, they've made it so easy with grinding to make so many coins. With the exception of the Ultimate Kickoff promo, which was terrible, I think everything else has been pretty good. So getting to this pack right here, this is a very, very important pack. I've actually pulled some good stuff out of it. I've pulled some bad stuff. But I recommend it simply because you never know which way EA is going to go. And you have opportunities to be able to get some really, really good things out of it. So again, it's $5. Look, $5 for me is not the same for some of my viewers that are watching right now. So I'm not counting anybody's pockets. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like they just did all that explosion to give me an 81. So things like that are going to happen. Then they're going to give me an 80 overall Everson Griffin. All right. Now I'm going to get pure trash right here. So look, this is the thing. You see the garbage that I just got right there? You are going to probably pull a Gronkowski. You know what I'm saying? But this is what EA does. They make it so that it's almost impossible for you to gain anything. And then eventually you're just like done with it. Like, yo, that's ridiculous. But it's $5. And typically you're supposed to get like 100K per $10. If you're, you know, going back in the day with MUT, like that was pretty much the average that people were looking for when the pack odds were a lot better. So now when you look at this, right, we got an 82, we got an 81, and then we got 18K right here. All right, so now what is the best option with this? Because you got to remember, most of us are going to get garbage like this. So then you would have to check to see the price ranges of it. But I already know that these 82s are not like after, you know, if you were to sell it, after you pay the tax, it's gonna be around 18K anyway. So for me, I gotta take that L for my $5, and I just gotta go ahead and say, all right, EA, you got me. Bro, my butt cheeks are ready to go. Whenever you need it, just let me know. Hit me on the cell, and you got it. That's what we have to do, because it's our fault. Like, I chose to do that. But again, we're building for something bigger. So you gotta take risk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not just gonna get this, you know, everything you want without taking risk in life. It's never gonna happen like that. But again, I forego my wife's manicure to take this 50. Like, her manicures are very expensive, like almost $200 every time she goes. But I took a portion of it to make sure she couldn't do it, to just do these pack openings for you. So it's between us. I'm gonna take L's just for that. You see what I'm saying? Like, just because I was so audacious to go ahead and just take her cash, the audacity of me to do that, I deserve that pack I just pulled. You may not deserve that, but EA is gonna give it to you anyway. So I still have 4,900 points, right? So we know that Gronkowski's in packs. So now this is where we do a budget, right? Because the last time I bought a bundle was a while. You can check my pack opening videos. Like I said, I don't do it very often, but I like to just spend everything while it's there. So let's take a look at what's going on with some of the legend packs. And then before I let you go, we're gonna go ahead and check some of the prices of the other cards that I actually got before, so that you guys can more further understand that the platinum pack for 110K in some cases are more valuable than the other cards that were actually there at the 86 overall. So we're gonna end up doing that as well. All right, what do we got? We'll take, I'm just randomly taking them. 73, 71, okay, these are all goals, whatever. All right, then we just go through, see what's going on. Okay, it's just a lot of trash action. All right, a power up. All right, bro. A Myles Garrett. See, I don't know if that's gonna be doing anything though. You got a Marquise Brown. That guy might sell for something. I don't know about Myles Garrett really selling for anything, so it is what it is. This is garbage. You already knew that from the get-go. Like, once it started making a noise, like, you already knew, okay, that's garbage too. Shout out to EA Sports. Yo, EA just doesn't know how to stop, man. Like, they literally would just keep doing you dry, bro. Like, oh my goodness. All right, we'll take the 85 because more than likely it is what it is. So we'll go ahead, we'll get another legend pack, and then we'll see what else is going on. But this is what my point is. You guys have to budget it to what you're willing to actually deal with according to the way the game is. You know what I'm saying? Because after I get 2 more of these Legends fantasy packs, I'm gonna be 100 points short of trying to get a Metropolis pack. So you could look at everything else that's there and try to figure out, like, you know, which is the best option for you. The reason I go Legends is because it gives you, like, you know, in my opinion, the best opportunity to get something glitchy. For the most part, all pro packs have been garbage for me. So, you know, budgeting yourself, these are very, very huge ways to try to make sure that you're getting the maximum, you know, the maximum capacity of the flux capacitor. Like, you're not just coming out here and just letting EA do whatever they want. I do that. Leave that for me. EA just has their way with me every time I open a pack. But if you do what I'm doing right now and just look at the level ups you periodically spend, and you know what you're doing with it, you're gonna be coming up in no time. Like, it's not Russell Wilson's power. What the? Yo, what? See, are people using? Bruh, hold on. Because Mark Ingram is garbage, but I don't know what Russell Wilson's doing. Is Russell Wilson's power worth anything? Hold on, let me back out of that. I'm not even gonna finish that up right now. I gotta back out of that, bruh. Because Russell Wilson's new card just came out, so I want to make sure. See, these are things that I would like you guys to check before you actually take what's available. Because if you don't, you are gonna be like, you're gonna lose a lot. And I've lost a lot and had to listen to you guys rage after you watch the video. Like, bro, why didn't you check the price for that? You could have made so much more. So I understand. Okay, so he's trash can status. So we know that the other guy is gonna be worth more. As far as doing this, we might as well go to the 86s, right? And just see, based on what was available, what the price ranges for that will be, because we have the option to get 110 that's available. So yeah, look, you can see this, and then, like, Earl Thomas is what? Earl Thomas is a free safety, right? And he was one of the most expensive cards that I had received when I pulled packs earlier in the year. So Earl Thomas, he's down to 63. So we already know, with his price being like that, everybody else is just straight garbo. All right, so we could actually go back into the unopened packs, and we can make sure that that level 56. Which one was this? I don't know. Is this the one that we spent coins on? Yeah, we spent coins on this one. Okay, Jamal Adams and all these other guys. See, I don't even know what these guys. Jamal Adams is getting a new card, so he might be able to be a suitable come up. This is the level 56 one. Defensive pack? Where's the other one? Oh yeah, the premium pack. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take the one for 110. because Calais Campbell is the best option based on what's available now. And that to me is worth the 350. You know what I'm saying? So you take the 350, and then now what happens is this. We go back here. We know that Russell Wilson, we already see what's going on with him. We know we're not taking him. We're taking both the elites that were in the second round. And then we're going to go and see what EA is. Oh, whoa. Oh, my. Bruh. Yo, that was like the, bruh, hey, that really got me excited. Oh, that's huge too. Whoa. Bro, that's huge too. Steve Young? It looks like Troy Aikman is going to be where it's at. It looks like Troy Aikman. Yeah, it looks like the 89 overall Troy Aikman. That's actually huge. Bro, you saw that? You saw that just exploded? Like, that was craziness. So we have a lot of value with all that stuff that we just pulled right there. As we'll get to that in a second. So pretty much we'll go back into the store. That was glitchy. That was really, really glitchy. That's like, that's a rarity. That just happened like that, but that was good stuff right there. All right, so we'll go back over here. We have, instead of doing the Metropolis packs, I'm going to take my chances with another one of the Legend packs. And remember, this is a $50 bundle. You're not going crazy, spending everything, just going buck wild. I'm showing you guys the way that I try to put things together and do the best that I can with what, is available to me. Because eventually I'm going to have to spend money. My wife's going to want to go back and do stuff. Like, I can't just keep doing this. Like, oh, Matt Ryan. Oh, okay, I'll take these two elites then. Okay, oh, that's a trash one. All right, what about this? Okay, that's garbage. We already know that's garbage. And then what's this? And then that's another trash one. So we got lucky with a few things, so it's not that big of a deal. Now, okay, we have 400 points left, right? And then we know, like, with what the price ranges are, that the next best thing that we could actually do is like 500. So we know that we're going to need the 100 unless, they put out another one of those, packs of 150 or something on Wednesday. That's pretty much what we'll be looking at. But we also have other packs that we received. The Gridiron packs, one from the weekly objectives, and then one from like getting to a certain level. So we have other opportunities here. So let's go ahead. We're going to open this. We have two of these. We'll open these up and see what's going on with those. All right, that's trash can status. All right, good stuff. All right, okay, this is garbage. All right, no elites. All right, good. Now we're talking. Now we're talking, man. Good job. Thank you, EA. All right, and then we got another Gridiron pack. And this is why I said, some of you guys might be saying, like, why wouldn't you, instead of doing it the way that I did it, go open up a Gridiron pack? You see, this is why. And these are the packs. This is what you get out of them. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the stuff that's there is just straight trash can stuff. But again, it is what it is. So for this one right here, I think what we're gonna do, Andrew Luck, Melvin Gordon. Andrew Luck, Melvin Gordon though? Andrew Luck and Melvin Gordon. We gotta go check those. We gotta go we gotta go check those. And then we also, with the way that this is set up, I'm thinking Jamal Adams might be the best bang for the buck just looking at the cards. Chris Harris, whatever, but Jamal Adams is going to be probably the bigger sell. That's just me. That's just my gut feeling, like with the prices of them. So we're going to take that. And in this, I'm just going to pick a random one. Like, I don't even care. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm just going to look at it and just think of the values. Melvin Gordon is the Series 2 master. So people may be after him. David DeCastro is what it is. Andrew Luck has that limited card, but I remember his card being kind of garbage. So I'm just going to take Melvin Gordon off of the fact that he's a Series 2 master and then go from there. And then remember, we have the Sidekick Fantasy Pack that we're holding on to until they release everything else as far as what's going on, with Jalen Ramsey and everything. And then finally, what you do to kind of solidify making your coins, you see what you're willing to keep and what you're willing to get rid of. Now, you simply go on, you press L1, whatever, see what's happened, what's popping, 28. All right, so we'll go like 25. That's usually the average of the 84s right now. So bam, you go 25 for that. We'll see what's going on with Jamal Adams. And then you just go through it like that. And then the packs that I saved them for a reason, and I explained to you why I saved it. And you should always make sure that you're aware of what's coming so that you don't just quickly select something. See, he's at the average of 25. We'll do 23. So regardless of what's going on, everything is going to work out the same. We got the Troy Aikman, so there's no real reason for us to ever try to put together Troy Aikman. So we know he's getting raid sold at the 89. So that was actually a key player. The other elites we can do other things with as we go along, but I just want to make sure that you guys understand fully that these are some of the things that you really need to pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, where's okay, there he goes. I'm like, yo, where is this guy at? I know I pulled him. Like, he better not be trying to do me dirty right now. So he's at 116. So, you know, we put him up for like 110. We got 100K from that. Some of the other things start selling. We start going through our binder with everything else. We start putting some of these cards into sets. And then before you know it, you're right there at that MUT Millionaire status by just on a weekly basis monitoring what you buy and the importance of knowing the packs to keep. Because at the end of all these things, when everybody gets upgraded with that updated pack weekly, we gonna eat. And that's pretty much what it is. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that. You guys go out there, you have a great day. Let me know, you know, what you've been doing. Have you been a MUT Millionaire yet for the year? And let's chop it up in the comment section. I'm gonna see you guys and girls next time. You have a good one. One love, y'all.